Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest on World Championship Wrestling is set for one fall. In the ring at 462 pounds, from the City of Angels, Bobby and Jackie Fulton, the Fantastics. Their opponents will soon be making their way to the ring area.
Ladies and gentlemen, as Jim Cornette makes his way to the ring, I want to remind everyone that this Christmas afternoon at 2 o'clock, the big Christmas week spectaculars kick off in Greenville, South Carolina at 2 o'clock. Then Monday night, Christmas night, 8 o'clock in the new Coliseum in Charlotte. And then on to Knoxville, Tennessee on the 26th, Philadelphia the 27th, Baltimore, Maryland at the Arena the 28th, Richmond, Virginia Coliseum on Friday the 29th, and in Greensboro at the Coliseum on Saturday night, December the 30th at 8 o'clock. This should be a classic right here. We'll get the introduction from Cornette.
If you rednecks would shut up for a second, you might learn something. You know that? Ladies and gentlemen, I present the greatest tag team combination in professional wrestling. Lean, mean, slick, and quick. Beautiful Bobby and Sweet Stan, the Midnight Express.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with the beginning of this contest right after this timeout on TBS. And we are back here, ladies and gentlemen. The bell has just sounded. Jim Ross and Gordon Solie back in Greensboro, North Carolina Coliseum. And the Midnight Express starting out very quickly on the new Fantastics. Jackie Fulton with a drop kick. And Bobby Fulton paired off with Sweet Stan Lane. And Gordon, the new Fantastics are not going to be intimidated by Jim Cornette's Midnight Express.
Well, they have a brotherly bond for one thing, and that means that they'll feel for each other. They're extremely well-built competitors, and I think Mr. Cornette may be in for a rude awakening before this night is over.
Cornette not very elated at the way this match has started out here. Now he's taking his coat off.
Well, he'd better be very careful. He better make sure. Yeah, well, he's got the Express in front of him, so I think he felt fairly safe.
Jim Cornette, very unathletic. I'll tell you something. If he tried to whip Cream, the Cream would win. He has no athlete whatsoever, Gordon. And
Shut up!
The dynamic dudes,
shut up, you rednecks!
when they meet the Midnight Express the next time, if the dudes win, then they get 5 minutes alone with Jim Cornette. And we can both, I think, can fantasize as to what they would do to Cornette if they had 5 minutes all alone with him.
Well, we might be missing Cornette after it's over, that's for sure.
Collar and elbow tie-up, and beautiful Bobby pushes Bobby Fulton back into the corner. Nice arm drag. Oh, and a right hand. Caught him walking right in on that one.
Yeah, great forward motion there, and that really stung him.
The Fantastics and the Midnight Express have had one of the keener tag team rivalries in our sport. At that time, the rivalry developed between Tommy Rogers and Bobby Fulton, the original members of the Fantastics. But I'm sure that the rivalry will not subside whatsoever now that young Jackie Fulton has replaced Tommy Rogers with the new Fantastics.
I would certainly have to agree with that, and Jackie is a very, very fine competitor, and like I said before, I think the fact that they are brothers is going to make a telling difference here.
Great movement in this contest, double leapfrog, and they elevated beautiful Bobby up in the lights. Nice wrist lock there. Jackie Fulton, a rookie in the sport of professional wrestling. Outstanding young competitor. In there with perhaps the smoothest operating tag team in the sport today. Sweet Stan and beautiful Bobby, the Midnight Express.
Well, there's no questioning the managerial genius of this man, Cornette, but one day I feel he's going to push his luck just a little bit too far.
And he may have done that by agreeing to the 5-minute stipulation. Remember, fans, that's the next time that the Midnight Express meet the Fantastics, or the Dynamic Dudes, excuse me. If the dudes win in any shape, form, or fashion, then Cornette's got to step in the ring 5 minutes alone with Johnny and Shane. And I have to think that's not going to be very pleasant for Master James E. Cornette. Tag is made. Bobby Fulton, the legal man in the ring. Screw right hand.
referee's having his hands full in this match. There's certainly no question about it. The intensity of the match is picking up all the way.
Great program here, ladies and gentlemen. In our first hour of the return match, Tommy Rich and Mike Rotunda. We'll see Doom in action. The Andersons are here. Kendall Windham in our first hour. We'll talk to the Nature Boy and the Andersons. Nice fall-away slam there by Bobby Fulton. Outstanding competitor. There's no doubt about it. Nice wrist lock. Tagging his brother Jackie in. Irish whip. Good teamwork here, Gordon.
Well, once again, that's the thing about being brothers. It can make a lot of difference in competition. I think, as you were saying, of course, in that second hour, we are going to see that U.S. heavyweight title match, a very, very critical match. A lot of gallant competitors during the next 2 hours. And by the way, following our wrestling at 8:05, we will have the movie The Gallant Hours, and that's one you don't want to miss. An outstanding picture.
Good concentration by young Jackie Fulton. Showing good concentration and tenacity. Laying downstairs, but Bobby Fulton is the legal man in the ring on this particular occasion. We'll remind the fans the NWA returns to the Omni in Atlanta. Monday night, January 1st, New Year's night. 7:30 will be the starting time. Ric Flair will defend the world's title in the Omni on Monday, January 1st. And for the first time in the Omni, Sting, Ole, and Arn Anderson together in six-man tag team action. Tickets for the Omni on January 1st are on sale now at all seats outlets throughout the Atlanta area.
Again, the referee having to admonish the competitors for some of their actions in the ring. And there have been an awful lot of closed fists in this match.
Certainly has. As Bobby Fulton reverses, ride to the ropes. Thought he was going to go for an abdominal stretch. What a unique move there, Gordon. A submission move. But watch Lane. Lane with a cheap shot. Shortcut there.
Well, Lane was acting in desperation. Certainly no question about that. And he had him in the form of a crucifix that is rare indeed to see in that standing position. Well, I'll tell you what, it's fists and feet.
It certainly is. Gordon, you know, Lane's got a great martial arts background, as he has exhibited on Bobby Fulton. Fulton trying to work his way back up to the apron. We got a great NWA main event we'll be telling you about as the program progresses here. 6:05 this Sunday night here on TBS. Snapmare by Stan Lane. And Bobby Fulton is in the wrong part of town.
Certainly say that again. Lane taking out a lot of anger on Fulton right now. And Cornette, if you caught the expression on his face, looking a little more pleased. Good drop toe hold.
Great team move there. After the drop toe hold, even dropping the elbow in the back of the head. 1, 2. Near fall, got 2 out of it.
Well, you know, if they're trying to take advantage of the younger Fulton, well, now they may have scored something here. That backbreaker was devastating.
Another near fall. Fulton kicks out. Oh, another backbreaker. Good move there by Bobby Eaton. Eaton, a man that really took Ric Flair to the limits just some weeks ago. And there is talks of Cornette negotiating for a rematch with beautiful Bobby and Nature Boy Ric Flair. Cornette with the butt end of that tennis racket.
Well, that's the disadvantage of going up against a team with a manager, particularly if the manager doesn't have any scruples.
2.5 right there. Nice sunset flip. And as Bobby Fulton tried to make the tag, Lane interjected himself. And they are really taking their liberties on Bobby Fulton now. Oh, what a right hand.
Got him a beautiful uppercut. Catches him again.
Eaton rakes the eyes to slow Bobby Fulton down. Straight down he goes. Good offensive move. does not have his faculties about him enough to go for the pin. But he's going to make the tag. Jackie Fulton in. Showing a lot of offense.
Well, he's had that brief respite, and so he's got that really flowing now, and it appears to be really going in their direction again.
Let's go. All 4 men now are in the ring. That makes 2 in there illegally. It's Jackie Fulton and Bob Eaton, the legal man. Over the top rope at Bobby Fulton. The referee did not see it. Getting predicament here, and we have a pin.
Beautiful Bobby and Sweet Stan, the Midnight Express.
Midnight Express with a sudden pin. Gordon, let's take another look at this before we hear some comments from Lex Luger, who will wrestle Sting here today for the U.S. Championship.
Well, there you see that teamwork between them. The one man behind the other using himself as a tripping object, and consequently, there comes the pinfall.
Fans